Buckingham. I am Ozzy's daughter, and you're here again with us with Punch Overland. Today we are going to share a little bit more about the emblem of Punch Overland and the arm. I know that my dad told you that we'd get a little bit more into that. He shared a couple videos ago about our daughter, my daughter and my husband Brent's daughter Nora, the inspiration for our logo. And so he asked me if I would just give a little bit more background information about that with you. And so that's what today's video is about. So happy Valentine's Day weekend, and I just thank you so much for being here with us and watching. And so here we go. Here's a little bit more information about our sweet daughter Nora. So she was our firstborn, me and Brent. She was born on June 22nd of 2015. We live here in northeastern Nevada, but because of her condition, we had to go to Salt Lake City, Utah a lot for appointments and stuff, and she was born at the University of Utah Hospital there. So just kind of a little bit more about her, about Nora. Her name was Nora Caroline Buckingham. My last name's Buckingham. And we didn't really know anything. Well, we didn't know anything about her condition or what was going on with her until we went to our 20-week ultrasound, to the anatomy scan. We went there, and the technician didn't say anything to us, of course, about what she had found. But then when I got home later that afternoon, my doctor called and said that they had found some abnormalities in the ultrasound scans of her. Her bones just weren't growing right, that her limbs looked weird, like bowed. So he wanted us to go to Salt Lake City, where they had better ultrasound equipment, and go get a second look. So we went there with our families, Brent's family and my family. My mom and dad, Ozzy and Jay, and Brent's mom, Debbie, came with us, and that's when we really got the news that Nora wasn't growing properly. Her bones weren't right. They had fractures in them, and they were bowed and not growing the right way. And so they told us that we could go. This was a different place. It wasn't the University of Utah that we went to at first. But they said that they knew somebody at that hospital who dealt with conditions like this, what they thought that the condition that she had. They thought it was osteogenesis imperfecta. They had a doctor there who specialized in that. So they told us that we could go there and get a second opinion on the ultrasound. So we did. We decided that we would go ahead and do that. So we went and worked with her, Janice Burns, at the University of Utah Hospital. She was amazing, absolutely wonderful doctor. So from that time on, we went about every 3 to 4 weeks. We made the 3.5-hour drive to Salt Lake and got the ultrasounds done, the scans. They just kept checking on Nora's progress. And so at one of those appointments at the University of Utah Hospital in Salt Lake is where we got this picture from. The Punch Overland arm. That arm this is a picture from an ultrasound we got. So that's Nora's arm, and it looked just like that. She was doing a big punch, strong baby arm. It was amazing. I mean, that's something that you can't craft. You can't make that up, really. Who would think that? But that's a real ultrasound picture. We just got it, I don't know what you call it, digitized or whatever, to turn it into a emblem we could use. But that's from an actual ultrasound that Dad showed you a couple weeks ago, and I'll try and put a picture of the ultrasound on here again. But that's what it's from. A super awesome, amazing gift from God of just showing us that Nora was strong, and she was, a fighter, and our family, we fought too, and so like I said, Nora was born on June 22nd of 2015 in the University of Utah Hospital. She lived just under 2 days, just about 2 days, and then she passed away in my husband's arms with me right next to her, next to him and her in the room, and we got to meet her. We got to hold her and love on her, and obviously the outcome is not what we hoped for and prayed for. We wanted to keep her forever. We wanted her to be with us, but that just wasn't God's plan. And as hard as it can be sometimes to just bear that, I guess, or live with that, we've chose hope, and we don't have any less faith in God. If anything, we have more. We cling to Him more. He is our hope. He is our strength. We have so much hope in God. And so when we've decided what we should do after that, since we found out that my husband and I are both genetic carriers of what Nora had, hypophosphatasia. It's not what they actually thought it was. It was something different. We are both genetic carriers of that, so with every pregnancy we have, there's a 25% chance that we'll have the same outcome that we had with Nora. She just, her bones didn't grow right, and she couldn't, her respiratory system just couldn't function in the space that her bones grew in. And so we just prayed and sought after God as to what we should do. We really wanted to have a family. We wanted to have a baby. I knew that that was going to happen for me. I just prayed and told God that I trusted in Him. There's a lot of fear and anxiety that comes with trying again when you know what the outcome can be, but it's not in my hands. It's not in our hands to decide that. And so something that we've kind of gleaned from that whole process and that we hold on to, first of all, is our faith in God. We trust Him. And second of all is just the saying that fear is a liar. We don't go by our feelings. We have feelings for a reason, but we don't always have to trust in that. And so we decided we're not going to trust in the fear of what if this happens again. Because if we choose to live by fear instead of faith, then we're not going to have another baby. We're not going to have that chance if we don't trust in God. And so it's kind of been one of our things that we cling to, is that fear is a liar. I love that. And, there's the saying, kick fear in the face. But Nora's shown us that instead of kicking fear in the face, we're going to punch fear in the face. So fear is a liar. And we're not going to live in fear. There's so much going on in the world and in our lives that we could be fearful about, but we choose to punch fear in the face, to say fear is a liar. We're going to go out. We're going to live our lives. We're going to have a good time. We're going to trust God that He is a God of love, and we know that He's got us. And in every situation, whether it's good or bad, because the good times are going to come, just like the bad times are going to come, we trust in Him, and we know that He's our strength. Sorrow may come in the night, but joy comes in the morning. And so I just am so thankful that you're here on our adventure with us, with Punch Overland, the emblem, the story behind the emblem. That's it. It's just an ultrasound picture. And this is a way that we can just carry the memory of Nora with us, that she can be a part of everything we do, that we can just remember her and ask that other people remember her too. She is a light to us, and so we just thank you for watching. I just ask that you would just share love and spread love this weekend with your family, your friends, and stick with us. We're going to go on lots of fun adventures and do lots of fun things. So again, I'm Erin, and thanks for being here with Punch Overland. Have a great day.